so if you see me in this whole outfit setup, whatever, that don't ask, because you know, like when you buy a shirt, sweater, whatever, and you like hyper fixate on it because it's like so cute, so cozy, whatever, and decide to wear it for like a whole week. That's what I'm doing right now. So don't judge me, okay? Because you probably do it too, and it's okay. But anyways, I went to a doctor's appointment this morning, and afterwards I had to get my blood drawn, so that was great. So in order to treat myself, because I absolutely hate getting my blood drawn, I went to a coffee shop, had a great morning, planned some videos, and then I was on my Instagram stories, and I'm so excited. Okay, this book comes out today. I decided to go to the bookstore and get some books to also treat myself. So I mostly went to the bookstore for It Starts With Us, because you know the drill. Like, I read It Ends With Us like a year ago, but ever since I knew this book was coming out, I wanted to cry. So today is a big day in book world, because this is gonna be crazy. It's a PO double, wow, oh my goodness, let's get it together, girl. Okay, it's a dual point of view, POV, and it's with Lily and Atlas. I'm so excited. I really low-key thought she was gonna be with like a whole new person, so I'm really excited. And I looked before I went to the store to see if it was here, and I'm really excited. I was really, oh my goodness, okay, I was really impressed, or I just wasn't expecting this book to be in the store, because we live in a small town and I feel like we always get things last or just later. And so when I saw that, I ran. I was like, I'm leaving this coffee shop right now to go, because if I don't, I don't know what I'll do. But while I was also there, I got Twisted Love, because I've been wanting to read this book for forever. But every time I went to my Barnes & Noble, they didn't have it. And then they finally stocked up in the bookstore that's in my small town, and I literally gasped, because I was so shocked that this is finally in store. I don't know what's wrong with me, but I don't like to order things online book-wise. I love just going into the store, grabbing it, having it that day, and then being able to read it if I want to. So yeah, I finally got this one, and I'm so excited because I've heard so many great things about this. So those are the two books I want to read. I also, because this is going to be like a weekly reading vlog, it is Tuesday, so we're like 2 days late. So we'll see. I also have 2 weddings this weekend, so we'll also see how this pans out. But these are the 2 books that I want to read, as well as Good Girl, Bad Blood. I probably will read this one, and then Twisted Love, I think, because I realized that I love fantasy books, I love thriller books, but I read romance like that. Like, I will eat it up in a day. And I thought something was wrong with me, because I was reading fantasy for a while, and it took me like 3 days to read. And like, I enjoy them. I absolutely love the story. I eat it up. I'm like, oh my goodness, this is so good. But it takes me so much longer, and I really thought something was wrong with me, because I remember reading romance books and I would read it in maybe a day and a half. And so I think I'm just a romance girly, and I can't stay away for too long or I'll go crazy. So I think I'm just gonna get back into some romance, a small little thriller, and then probably start a fantasy series later. But I think this is good for the week. 4 books in a week is a lot on my end, especially when I have 2 weddings this week, Friday and Saturday. So we'll see. I also have editing to do, video editing to do, inquiries. I gotta hop on a call with somebody. So there's just a lot going on. And then I got a pack for, we're going on a little trip next week, so I got a pack for that. Got to clean the house. So yeah, we have a lot this week, but I wanted to take you along my little week, show you the books I want to read, and yeah, I'm so excited. I want to read though. We're gonna start with this one and just we're gonna go with it, okay? It's such a short book. Like, I'm holding it and it feels so like small. I think that's why these ones I can read in like a day, because like, look at the print. Oh my goodness, my bookmark. Like, the print is like huge. There's like barely any words. And then I'm trying to read like, oh, this is like the same, but like these books, like it's so tiny compared to like Colleen Hoover books, where like the print is like huge. I don't know if you can tell the difference, but I sure can. I'm not like a huge reader. I'm not like a fast reader at all. So like, those differences really get me. But yeah, let's go read before I keep talking for like hours and hours. So yeah, let's go read some. Okay, so it's been a few hours and let me so I literally thought I was going crazy, like I told you before, where like I could literally read a whole book in a day, right? I didn't start this until like maybe 6 p.m. and I'm already at 96, almost 100 pages, whereas 100 pages or even sometimes 50 pages takes me a whole entire day just to get through. So I really think it's just the writing style, the print. It's so easy to read. Like, her style is so easy to read. So I'm so glad I'm not going crazy. My thoughts on it so far are that it is cheesy, and we are starting to get more of Atlas's point of view, his background, that sort of thing, his thoughts. We're also getting more diary entries that Lily wrote, which is so cute. I like it. I've always been a fan of Colleen, so all positive vibes so far. Thankfully, I saw someone post about how like, you know what, I'm not gonna say anything. I don't want it to be like spoilers or anything, but so far, absolutely loving it. Like I said, I'm on page 100 and we're cruising through it. I also got some dinner. It's literally just like chicken and mashed potatoes, because chef's kiss for me. So yeah, that's all. We are going really good on this reading vlog, because I really thought I was like losing hope on myself as a reader. So I'm glad that that's not the case. And then I am just watching some YouTube while I eat, and then I'll probably end up reading until bedtime. My heart, like, I literally, like, you know, like when you get so giddy over like a situation because like the main characters, like, it makes me like so giddy, like we're in high school, you know, like that feeling. That's what this book is, and I'm so sorry about the quality. I ran out of storage on my SD card, so I'm using my iPhone for now, so I'm so sorry. But yeah, so giddy. Absolutely love it. Good morning. I just made my coffee. Let's taste test. I put my usual white chocolate and lavender in here, but I made it hot this time. I usually go for super cold iced coffee. That's really good. I think it needs more white chocolate, but still good. But the reason why I made hot coffee is because it is freezing cold in the mornings now, and I'm about to head out to the car shop place to see if there's something wrong with my car. And I requested an appointment last night, but it was like way late and they haven't approved it yet. So I'm just gonna go in and see if they could fit me in, or if my appointment's still at the same time. And or I'm gonna bring It Ends With Us, because I am like literally halfway through right now, and I only read like for maybe 2.5 hours yesterday. So I feel like, depending on how long the whole car situation lasts, and hopefully they can fix it today, because if not, that will be a huge issue. But because I'm halfway through It Ends With Us, I'm gonna bring Twisted Love. And I've just been so excited to read this one that like I need to read it now. So I'm bringing these two with me just in case I finish one. My coffee, and let's go to the car dealership, see what they got to say, and I'll keep you posted.
Suspect. They also set up a website seeking tips and put up electronic billboards with sketches of the suspect. The police set up a database called
So finally home from the car dealership, and ended up not getting anything done because they wanted to charge us like $800 for something wild. So just ended up taking my car, went grocery shopping, and we are still reading this one. So far it is so good. I feel like though, partially because of the situation in the first book I get with like domestic violence and stuff like that, there's a lot of things in this book that are more like kind of explanation on how people feel in that situation, especially after like a divorce, and kind of trying to relay how that person may feel. I don't mind it, but I feel like sometimes it's kind of like repetitive in a sense of trying to really show how it is after a divorce, which is fine. That's what the author wants. But I kind of just want to know about Atlas and Lily and everything in their life. So that's kind of how I feel at the moment. But I'm gonna take a pause on reading. Okay, so it is like the next day, obviously, as you can tell. But I have been eating breakfast. I have my coffee here with me. I've been into the whole K-cup situation. I do have the espresso machine, but sometimes, you know, you just want a quick coffee. I sometimes miss the taste of just like K-cup and creamer, you know, that sort of thing. So I'm drinking that. I am reading this book. I am almost at 200 pages, which I'm surprised I haven't finished it yet, but low-key, we're halfway through. Well, actually a little bit more than halfway, because I think it's only like 310 pages or something like that. But I just want the frustration. So I'm reading the book. So far, so good. I have been loving it. There are some points, like I've said before, but overall, it's been really good, except for we just hit some events that have been taking place, and it is so, like, cringy. Like, I don't know what to do, because, like, I liked it so far. I don't want to just like put it down. I kind of just want to finish it to say I finished it and I read it. But there's just like certain things that have been said in regards to a certain event that's taking place, and I just not vibing with it at all. So that's where we are. I don't want to say too much, just so if you want to read it, you're not like, you already know what's happening. But it's just like the phrases that have been used, like that's not something someone would actually say, and it just doesn't feel like realistic like in other books. So I don't know. I feel like it's a good 3 stars. I gave It Ends With Us like 5. Like, I love that, but so far, like, at least up until this point, it was good, and then now I'm just kind of like, meh. And I don't know if it's just because of like the reviews that I've heard from everybody, and it's pointing out things that I've like thought were like iffy, but now I'm like, okay, yeah, they are definitely kind of like meh. So hopefully I could just finish it within the next hour, give you a little update, but that is where we are right now. This is just what I needed. It is a Fresca. I don't know if like you guys have heard of it, but I'm simply obsessed. It's literally just sparkling water, and this one is grapefruit citrus. I used to be like obsessed with it when I was younger, and then I got back into it recently, and it's like just what you need because I'm trying to get rid of soda. So we're going that route, sparkling water, and it has like the best flavor. I feel like so many sparkling water brands out there just don't have the flavor that I want. But we are like 40 pages away from being done with this book, and I'm low-key really glad because it's been a journey. I'm also on the 3rd day of reading it, mostly because there's been so many things happen the last 3 days, so I haven't been able to just sit down and read. So I'm super excited to finish this book and kind of give you my thoughts and then move on to the next. But I need to pack for vacation next week, so I'm gonna do that real quick because I feel like once I get things I need to get done today, I will feel better about reading and not feel guilty. So we're gonna pack. I have all my clothes that I usually wear, and I'm just gonna try to see if I can make some outfits with it. So if you see me in plaid right now, don't judge me because all my clothes are being in this suitcase, or gonna be in this suitcase. So yeah, let me go fold and then catch you up on the whole reading situation and my thoughts about It Starts With Us. we finished It Starts With Us, and I mean, I don't have a lot to say, but I do have like a few things that I want to address, or my thoughts and opinions on the book. So for me, like the biggest thing throughout the book, I was so excited to finally get the story of Atlas and Lily and kind of just like have their side of the story kind of be rekindled and unfold, and watch their happiness and love and just all that giddiness. But I felt like the whole book, in my opinion, and only in my opinion, was more so of like a lecture. I don't know why. I feel like for me, I think it's because of the audience that reads this book, maybe a younger audience, and I don't know if like maybe she just wanted to be careful in writing this book, to where like she kind of gave more so like explanations of why a mother may be reluctant to fully leave even like after a divorce, or like why she would be so nice to the ex-husband, that sort of thing, and kind of just like giving more reason to why a woman may feel that way. I also like the whole family situation of like you don't have to like know your family in order to have a family, and that was kind of like another really big lecture. And so I don't know, like I only had like 2 moments in the whole book where I was like super giddy for Lily and Atlas. Like they're finally interacting and we're like seeing them interact and like hang out and watch like their love kind of unfold a little bit more. And I was just like really disappointed because I wanted it to be more so them rather than either Lily and Ryle and everything she's going through, more so her and Atlas trying to figure things out, how they're gonna do certain things. So I've heard a lot of people say like it kind of feels just like an extra epilogue, an extended epilogue. It being like 320 pages, I feel like it could have been way less and kind of skipped over the lecture part. But I also understand it being her audience, she feels like she may need to do that. There was also just like things in it that I felt like were an advertisement, like mentioning specific books or specific TV shows, or I think it was like a drink or something. I don't know what it was, but I was like, this kind of feels like an ad. Like, is she getting sponsors or something? And I don't want a book to feel like that. So that's kind of like my thoughts. What would I rate it? Maybe like a 3 stars, because it was still like really easy to read. It was still like a general good book, especially if you've read It Ends With Us. I definitely wouldn't read it alone. But I honestly, like, I feel like you kind of, with knowing that there's a second book, that It Starts With Us, knowing that they end up together anyways, you could probably skip it. You could probably skip it. Just my opinion, in my opinion only. I also, another like really cute moment was when they actually used the the book title in the book, like kind like they did with It Ends With Us. Like every time she does that, it just, my heart explodes, and I loved it. But yeah, that's kind of all I have for that. I do have some work I need to get done and set up for tomorrow, but we're gonna start with Twisted Love tonight, and I'm so excited because I've been wanting to do that. But I do need to do some like office work, respond to some people, and then I will get back and we'll catch up. Okay, this is my outfit. I just have like this romper, jumpsuit, whatever you want to call it. And I actually got it from TJ Maxx. Came in clutch because I own nothing black. And then I got this shawl from TJ Maxx. I'll show you like the whole fit from afar, but it's a black tie wedding. So that means everyone wears black. It's super dressed up, super fancy. It is for me to be super professional, to just look more sophisticated, and I usually wear like a fun dress because that's more comfortable, but this works. And then I just put my hair in a ponytail, give it a little curl, called it a day. But yeah, so that is my fit. I also wear, here, let me give you like the whole fit if I can. I don't know if we'll get the whole fit, but here, let's see. Do you understand? I don't think you can see. And then it like ties in the middle, I don't know. But then I'm wearing some Toms because they're actually surprisingly so comfortable for weddings, and I don't know how I've never worn Toms before, and it doesn't look like too like unprofessional, so that is key. That is bye for now. I'm gonna make some coffee and then literally head out the door because I don't want to be late. It's also like 2 hours away, so I usually go like make some time for traffic or anything, or if I have to go to the bathroom beforehand, you know, that sort of stuff. So from here on out, it'll probably be some behind the scenes on my phone, stuff like that. But I hope you guys enjoyed this little weekly vlog. I feel like it was more of like a it starts with us vlog, but I cannot wait to update you guys on Twisted Love because so far I am loving it. They've already kind of set it up for you like in a way of like the brother's best friend, so I cannot wait to see it unfold, and I absolutely love it. He is like super grumpy, she's like fun, just chill, and I don't know, I'll describe him probably later, but I just love it and I'm so excited. But yeah, bye for now, and I hope you guys enjoyed. I love you guys. Peace out.